Hey, hey, Blue Table fans! And those are the kinds of fans that I like. Demon fire of happiness to the face. I just burned up the whole the whole room, the whole couch. So, hey, listen, I'm feeling pretty good right now. I'm checking my text messages during this video. How obnoxious is that? Oh, here we go. Okay, here we go. All right. So let's do this. Let's do it. Giggity. All right. First off, I need to congratulate Diaz52 for getting the movie or song reference of the last Gately update. I don't know what I'm going to call these. The Golden Hour? Welcome to the Golden Hour. Very nice. Oh, I cut myself shaving. It was just like bleeding. The blood was coming down. So he gets plus 100 experience points for naming Purple Haze as my take on Purple Glaze. If you're a modeler, you might have Purple Glaze in your mind. All right, so listen, in the last 24 hours, I've managed to finish all 8 Morghasts. You know, and I can't show all of them to you because I don't. In fact, you know what? You know what? I'm going to. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. And you can see how horribly messy my room is too. All right, let's do this. But there they is. Yes. Let's get a close up on those. What's that you say? Look at my Morghasts. Well, okay, if you insist. All right, there you go. There's my really simple station. There, it makes me happy. Bit of a Zen thing going on. Whoa, what the? There we go. You weren't expecting a crotch shot. All right. The devil laughs at your predicament. Oh, that's still not right. Get that up. Come on. Just shake it and it'll get up. There you go. There you go. All right. Let's do this. Bluffer. See, I got regulars that are commenting. Come on. You people need to get off the benches and get in the game. Oh, okay. So, yeah, the Death Lord's army is like within spitting distance. And if you read my blog, my old blog since 2008, I've got, what is it? I put up the outlines for a Tzeentch Demons and a Tzeentch Knights army. Oh, yeah! Very excited for the Knights because I'm going to use models from Silver Tower. So I'm going to use the Zongor models as Chaos Warriors because they have double hand weapons, a great weapon, and hand weapon shield. The exact things that a Chaos Warrior can have. So I'm going to have 30 of those. You can buy them off of eBay as just bits. You can get those specific things. And you can also get... Yeah, I might just buy whole sets of the Silver Tower because, you know, they cost a certain amount wholesale. You know, I wonder what that would be. Hold on. 6, 12... times $4 per model, that's $48, plus the Ogroid Thaumaturge. Yeah, it's going to be close. It's going to be pretty close to being the same amount just to buy the whole kit. Okay, so anyway, listen. I'm going to calculate that out later on. So, okay, so here's how it works. It's a Tzeentch Mortals army. So you grab a couple of chariots, not chariots, war shrines. So it has 2 war shrines in it. And you use Tzeentch burning chariots for that and like convert up the Tzeentch things on them, right? And so the war shrine allows you to re-roll saves. That is a huge... Come on, 40K players know how hugely powerful re-roll saves is. Enormous. And so, quite frankly, I think that's going to be a good army. And I'm going to use the Kyric Acolytes as Marauders. And the Ogroid Thaumaturge, when he does wounds with this little fireball thing, for every wound it produces a pink horror, or a blue horror, or a brimstone horror. Ah, that's how you get those blue horrors on the fields, to give your pink horrors the splitting ability. Alright, Most of you don't even know what I'm talking about. Ever thought about 3D printing terrain for Age of Sigmar? Yeah, if I had a 3D printer. In my fantasy world, I've got a whole workshop full of that equipment. And people that come out that know what they're doing. And we have a good time. We stay up late in the kitchen, the BTP workshop / mansion kitchen, and just think of things that we're gonna do. And that's the dream right there, is to have the workshop, housing, and there no bills, nothing to worry about. Nobody works there. It's all volunteers, and you just come out. You just get to be creative. Amazing. Okay, so Harris Fotiades says, by the way, I need to know. I have a question for you, Harris, with a Y. Is that your real name? Yeah, I kind of want to know. I really love your vids. They are really, really inspiring. You're welcome. I'm painting a White Walkers themed army. Awesome. My problem there is that I'm afraid of mixing in warm colors. It was mostly blue wash over gray priming and lots of gray and white layers, but I really need those brown colors. Any advice? Okay, so it's get it on your base. The base is a great opportunity to provide that backdrop, and it'll make sense. So your guys will be true to the theme and have all that cold on them, and all you got to do is work in some browns on that base. Also, shadows. People think, oh, the shadows are going to be black. No. Look around your room. The shadows are not black. They're different colors depending on what's in them. So like on my Morghasts, the shadows are purple. Lots of purple in there. I don't know if you can see that on there, but yeah. I got a lot of, and when it's drying, it's like so purple. You're like, oh, I ruined it with the purple. No, have some faith. It's going to dry in there to provide that nice, subtle backdrop color. So, shadows and the base. Says, what is your opinion about Grease? Boosh. Energy wave for you. Thank you. Energy wave received. I don't know what is something going on in Greece. There's some, I'm just like, I'm kind of past everything now. It's like, stuff doesn't bother me. I don't even want to watch the news anymore. Because it never ends. It's never going to end. It's not going to end in your lifetime. All this stuff is going to keep going. It's just there to like grab your attention. It's all about power and control. Okay, boy. Okay, I've got like 6 comments from one person. That's okay. I will allow this. My fantasy idea would be, I have a superpower where I can go into movie shows when I do. I just don't hop into the movie. It becomes alternate reality of that movie or whatever I'm watching. And I can bring things back into this reality. Okay, that's an original superpower. First thing I would do is bring back an Ewok knowing it's real. And not a little person in a suit and a lightsaber and it actually works. LOL. Okay. What's your opinion on Fireforge miniatures? Ooh, I don't know what those are. Oh, by the way, I bought a copy of the Golden D6. So I'll see if I can't put a link to their page. And I will tell you how I like that in the next thing. Do you guys... Oh, here's the big thing. Everybody listen up. Because here's my idea. If your channel, if you're like, hey, I have videos, but no one like watches them. I think I'm going to start just putting up people's videos. You want? And yeah, as long as you're not plugging the exact same thing that I'm doing, then yeah, great. Let me get your Kickstarter or whatever. I'll just start putting all that up on my channel. See what happens. Why not? Yeah, let's do that. Love to get. I'd love it if you guys did bat reps. Sent me bat reps. Do homage bat reps. You and the Golden D6. Do you remember the old days of the White Dwarf and other great hobby magazines? It's readers like you that I think get what I'm on about. This is from the Golden D6 magazine. Sprue Guy, Golden D6. Is there an attachment here? Where's my copy of the thing? Is this supposed to be like a PDF? Oh, okay, here you go. Here's the download. Download your files. I'm gonna see how quick this goes. Let's see. Okay, there it goes. Okay, and in the meantime, we are going to look up Fireforge Miniatures. Oh, I think it finished. I should have done this before I got on. Let's take a look. Fireforge Games. So when you're looking up a company to buy miniatures from, look at their track record. Look at where they're from. Don't let like Eastern European places put you off. There's a lot of great reliable shops from there. But how long have they been around? You know, are they? You know, do they have like 2 things on their web store? You know. I like them. I think these are pretty good. A lot of historicals. I get inquiries about historicals a lot. And by historicals, I mean like World War II, Napoleonics, you know, anything from real history is historicals in my opinion. Yeah, this just looks like a typical historicals thing. I don't think these are going to be great, though, for Warhammer scaled stuff. There's other... let me just see, Templar Order. Because most of these are like 25 millimeter, and they look notably smaller than what GW has produced. Box art is good. Let's see, Templar Knights. How many do you get for your 27 euros, I wonder? It's like 35, 40 bucks, by the way. Oh, here we go. Here's some pictures of the things. If you look up Fireforge Miniatures, like just do a search for it, you'll be able to look at what I'm looking at. Oh, those guys? Actually, those models look really good. Wonder what they're made out of. You gotta consider too, you know, are they plastics? You know? And Perry Miniatures is pretty good. I don't know, these look pretty good. I would just watch that scale. Watch that scale if I were you. Alright, let's keep going. Let's see. Ghosting in 118 Warhammer says ghosting in the UK is a dirty sex act. 30 strokes, brilliant. Okay, yeah, I actually did some research on this, and indeed that is a thing. That is yeah, humans and your imaginative things that you come up with. Like, I would have never thought of that on my own. That's why I don't spend too much time on urbandictionary.com, because it's like, you know what? I could just live my life in peace, or you can tempt fate and learn things and then later wish that you could get rid of them out of your mind. Okay, could we see some more bat reps? Yes, I'm working my way around to it, people. I got armies finally, and I just need to work up some good people here up north. Same, I would like to see a pitch battle tournament. Again, it's coming. Just hold tight, guys. You know, it's been a while. And, you know, when I had this amazing studio down in Spanish Fork, I mean, that place was awesome. And it was, you know, tons of terrain just sitting there on the shelves. Couldn't get anyone down. They wouldn't drive the 15 minutes to get there. So, you know, I don't know. Okay, Impulse. Oh, Impulse. What are we going to do with you? I currently don't play any war games because I've learned from previous forays into various systems that I'll be playing against unpainted, unbased, and often unprimed armies. The majority of players with work-in-progress armies shows minimal progress over time, etc., etc. Great terrain, painted miniatures seems to only exist on the internet. You know, I got to tell you, same thing. Like, I usually, I'm not that excited to get down to the local shop for that reason, you know. But I guess, you know, if you're, I'm not saying you are, but I'm snooty about my miniatures. Like playing miniatures, like I painted my army. I wanna have this experience, you know. And I remember one time I went down to a local shop and the guy was like, okay, my Howling Banshees run up the board. And he, I kid you not, he had metal Howling Banshees laying on their sides in no bases, and he was like moving those around. And I'm just like, aren't you embarrassed to be here doing this? So anyway, there you go. Yeah, a little snobby, but you know, it elevates the hobby. A little snobby elevates the hobby. So get out to Valhalla, and boy, you will see some terrain And miniatures. Oh, such good stuff. So crazy. Crazy good. All right. Ooh, my light. Did you see the change in the lighting? It's great. The sun, like it hasn't hit, the sun isn't coming through the windows, but it's like hitting everything at an angle. Oh, it's so good. Oh, my life is so amazing. It's just delicious, you know. I go and walk the dog, and it's just nice. Yeah, the dog. He's half black lab, half pit bull. Great dog. Anyway, let's see. Okay, so how do you get a group going like this? Okay, you've got to make the terrain yourself, and just inspire people to do it. And you don't need that many people for a good group. Maybe 3 at least, minimum. If you get five people who are actually painting up their armies and stuff and actually involved, you can pull it. You can pull these things with personality. Same thing with D&D games. It's like if the DM is dedicated and there and ready every week and, you know, gives heads up calls, let's go, it's a dedication, and sets it up right too. Like, to be in this campaign, you gotta show up every week. You don't, oh, I couldn't come this week because something came up. No. Nothing came up, because when the thing came up, you said, I'm sorry, I would love to, but I have D&D this Wednesday. Can we do it another time? Even funerals, I'd just be like, you know what? You'll have to just not be there. You gotta be at D&D every week. It's that, and the DM has to show that level of dedication. And I believe the same thing applies to a miniatures battles group. You like that? I'm like moving my hand around a lot. I'm doing it on purpose, by the way. All right. By the way, I'm wearing one of my favorite shirts. It's like this royal blue shirt. So good. All ironed. Like I ironed my shirt. I smell good. I smell amazing, by the way. If you ever meet me in person, just get on in there. Get on in there and smell how awesome I smell. All right. MC1 Gamer says, zombies, yes. Terrain, Shawn, I'm cranking out terrain with my 3D printer. I run some local event stuff and plan to build quite a collection for some growing event plans. It's not quick, but the quality is pretty amazing. Would be happy to chat with you about it. Message me on the back end of my channel if so. Loving the positive attitude. You're always inspiring. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, BTP has, last I counted, it had 16 Valhalla level terrain sets. And many of those are 2 or 3 tables worth. Like packed 2 or 3 tables. And then all the miscellaneous stuff on top of that. So we have like this huge terrain collection. It's really amazing. I put in at least 15,000 into it. And that's wholesale. That was just the cost, just barely to, you know, get it done. Not what I would sell a set for. So it's a lot. It's a good run of terrain, and I've really held on to it. But it hasn't seen much use, obviously, the last 6 months. Well, you guys know the story. You guys know the story by now. Well, that's it. You guys gotta jump in and have some questions or comments, and keep me going on this, because I'm really enjoying doing this every night. So let's see here. Yeah, Tzeentch Demons, Tzeentch Arcanites. I'm almost done with the Death Lords. I'm going to start in on the Whatsits. So yeah, before Valhalla, what do I got to do? What's the to-do list? Okay, I've got to finish the Death Lord's army. That's like 2 days away. I've got to finish... I'd like to get a bunch of zombies done for that. Yeah. And by the way, these armies are available for pre-sale. The limited time only, don't quote me on this number, is 1,500 per army. And that's A to Z. You own it. You now have a thing. And you could pay it in fourths if you'd like. If you'd like to spread it out. That would actually be good for me too, because that would allow me to do some battle reports with them, get them to Valhalla, stuff like that. Okay. So let's see here. 4 army. Oh, then so I need to finish the Death Lords, get Aurochs done. I predict those will be done in a week. because I've got it on the way. Let's see, Monday, yeah, a week from now. I'm going to say 9 days from now. Oh, that'll be cutting it close for Valhalla. Okay, so, and then after that, it's the Sylvaneth army. And that's just like, that's not even, I don't even know how I'm going to do it. Don't even know how I'm going to do it. And then on top of that, get an ultimate D&D sampler going. Oh, and I've got such great ideas in my head for it. Just absolutely amazing stuff. It makes me happy. I've got some great ideas for an adventure, for different plot points and ideas. Just idea. You'll see. You'll see. All right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it, and I will see you tomorrow. Wait, where am I? 20 minutes. Not bad. Okay.